안녕. Hi everyone. I'm sure everyone already worked on Riddle Me This activity. So in this video, I will go over each questions. Please check your understanding of making conjectures by applying inductive reasoning from this lesson. When you have assignment or when you take tests, don't forget to read carefully each description or instructions. This activity, you will explore parent and check to see if the parents hold true beyond the observed cases. Inductive reasoning is the process of observing data, recognizing patterns, and make a generalization. What is called the generalization? It's called conjecture. So conjecture is like hypothesis that you observe some patterns, then you make a suggestion from the reasonable guess. Let's try number 1. 5 students attended a party and ate a variety of foods. Something caused some of them to become ill. JT ate a hamburger, pasta salad, and coleslaw. She became ill. So that's the first clue from hamburger or pasta salad or coleslaw. One of the food make her sick. Guy ate coleslaw and pasta salad, but not a hamburger. He became ill. So he didn't eat the hamburger, but he still got sick. So we can take off hamburger out of the choice. Dean ate only a hamburger and felt fine. Judy didn't eat anything and also felt fine. Cheryl ate a hamburger and pasta salad, but no coleslaw, and she became ill. So, the final clue, the Cheryl became ill, but she ate hamburger. So hamburger was already out of choice. And what else she ate? She ate the pasta salad, no coleslaw, and she got sick. So use inductive reasoning to make a conjecture about which food probably caused the illness. So the conjecture we can make, pasta salad caused people to get ill or student to get ill. All right, I'm sure this was very easy to find out. Let's move on to number 2. Reason quantitatively. Use inductive reasoning to make a conjecture about the next 2 terms in each sequence. Explain the pattern you use to determine the terms. All right, the first one, it has A 4, C 8, E 12, G 16. So did you notice they skipped the letter of the alphabet A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. So we found a pattern that consecutive letters switch it to numbers. But look at those numbers I'm highlighting. It's 4, 8, 12, 16. Do you see the pattern? Yes, that's a multiplies of 4, right? So 4 times 1 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, 4 times 3 is 12, 4 times 4 is 16. What should be next then? Very good. It's going to be 20 because 4 times 5 is 20. So explain the pattern you use to determine the terms. So you can explain as long as you describe the pattern. And mine says consecutive letters alternate with the multiplies of 4. Let's move on to B. It has a 3, 9, 27, 81, 243. Let's find the other two. Alright, so in this case, the number getting bigger than just adding same numbers, right? In that case, I'm gonna check if the multiplication is working. So 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 3 is 27. What about 27 times 3? That's right, it's 81. 81 times 3, 243. So that means 243 times 3 will be the next number, which is 729 times 3 should be the next number, 2187. So what is explanation for this one? Multiply a term by 3 to get the next term. All right, the last one. 3, 8, 15, 24, 35, 48. So this one doesn't look like a multiplied because 3 times anything gonna give 8. No, right? So I'm thinking about addition. What about between difference 3 and 8, it will be what? That will be 5. What about 8 and 15? The difference between those is a 7. 15 to 24, it's a 9. And then 24 to 35, it's gonna be 11. 35 to 48, that will be 13. Did you find the pattern? Look, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. It is increased by 2, right? So what should be the next number adding on to the next term? That's right, 13 plus 2 is gonna be 15, right? So 48 plus 15, that should be 63. And 68 plus 17 will be 80. So how we can explain this pattern? I can say the difference between consecutive terms. What is a consecutive mean? That's right, the right next each other. The consecutive terms increases by 2 each time. Or you can also see the pattern. It starts from the 5, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17. They are all consecutive odd numbers. So you might find different patterns as long as it works every time using that pattern. That should be right answer. Now we are on a number 3. Use the 4 circles below. From each of the given points, draw all possible chords. These chords will form a number of non-overlapping regions in the interior of each circle. For each circle, count the number of the regions, then enter this number in the appropriate place in the table below. Let me give you a chord of a circle. So chord means a straight line segment has endpoints both lie on the circle. So let me draw the line right here. It's like this. Okay? And what is the non-overlapping reasons? So as you can see right here, non-overlapping reason is this side and this side, right? They're separated, they're not overlapping. So let's say you have another chord on right here. So look here, this let me use a different color right here, green. This part is non-overlapping area. However, look at in here, what about this big yellow area? It actually overlap with the green part, right? So that's example of finding non-overlapping reasons. So looking at the first circle has a 2 points. That means we can draw one chord that connect with those two endpoints. So that has how many reasons? Here's a 1 and here's a 2, right? So it will be 2 reasons. And when you have a 3 endpoint, we can draw how many chords? 1 that connect that, 2 and 3. So let's see how many non-overlap reasons. There's a 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it will be 4. And the next one, how many chords? You can draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Did I finish them all? I think so. So let's count how many reasons we have there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a total 8. So let's finish up the other one too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I finish them all? Oh no, here more. 9 and 10. And let's count to the reasons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So let's keep the log on the table. We have a 2, 4. The next one was 8. The next one is 16. Number 4, look for a pattern in the table above. A, describe in words any pattern you see for numbers in the column labeled the number of non-overlapping reasons formed. So when you have a 2 point, it has a 2 reasons. When you have a 3 point, it has a 4 reasons. When you have a 4 point, it will be 8 reasons. When you have a 5 point, it is 16 reasons. So it was multiplied by 2 each time. So it's double up the reason. Is it really have a pattern? If then, can you guess the next one? If it has a 6 point, then that's supposed to be, what's gonna be? 32, right? So let's taking care of the first part, how we can answer this. Yours might little different than mine. I'm just giving you as an example. Each time a point is added to the circle, the number of non-overlapping reasons formed is doubled. All right, I think we already answered about the B. B says use a pattern that you described to predict the number of non-overlapping reasons that will be formed if you draw all possible line segments that connect 6 point on a circle. So if that is correct conjecture, then the 6 point will form 32 non-overlapping regions. Alrighty, let's move on to the next part. Use the circle below and draw all possible chords connecting any two of the 6 points. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4. I hope I found all the lines connected correctly. So the first question, what is the number of non-overlapping regions formed by chords connecting the points on this circle? So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and the last one in the middle, that little triangle, 31. So we have a 31 non-overlapping regions. Next question, is this number you obtained above the same number you predicted from the pattern in the table in item 4B? So do you remember we make the table, and when we have a 6 point, we predict we should have a 32 non-overlapping regions. However, it's not matching what we actually got it. We only got 31, not 32, right? Next question. Describe what you would do to further investigate the pattern in the number of regions formed by chords joining endpoints. Endpoints mean the number of points on a circle, where n represent any number of points placed on a circle. Actually, they explain on the instruction what is an n represent, right? That's what I was saying. Most of the time, you need to just read carefully the description or instruction, because it gives you the clue where you look for or what you need to start with. So if I would investigate this pattern, I'm gonna try when there are 7 points and 8 points or 9 points. So I will find the number of regions formed with more than 6 points and make sure it has to be non-overlapping regions. The last question is all correct as long as you explain what you can predict from this pattern with your own words. So the purpose of this activity actually show you we cannot tell a rule is valid for all cases by just examining a small number of cases. So the prediction is actually the conjecture, right? The case like the last one, we find out it's not really matching with the conjecture we made. That is called counter example. A counter example is a specific case which shows that the general statement is false. We're gonna learn more detail, and you're gonna learn how to make a counter example of given conjecture or given statement. All right, I hope you enjoy, try new things, and new way to think to solve problems. I will see you next time. 안녕.